Gravity Falls and Dipper and Mabel and the Curse of the Time Pirate's Treasure belong to Disney Channel and Alex Hirsch. Please go support Gravity Falls and go buy this book. It's super great. Hello everybody, Raspberry Barrel here, back at it again today. And now that we are halfway through the Journal 3 for Gravity Falls, we're going to take a quick little break and read another Gravity Falls book. Before we get right into that though, I want to quickly say that first, thank you all for all the subscribers. We're really close to the 1K and that makes me really excited and thankful. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And two, we have a whole bunch more coming soon. Once we're done with Journal 3, I have a couple other things lined up that we want to do, and we are going to be exploring some other fandoms outside of Gravity Falls and Starverses. But there are still some things we're going to do with those as well. But okay, without further ado, today we're doing a really fun thing. We're going to be reading the Dipper and Mabel and the Curse of the Time Pirate's Treasure, a choose-your-own-adventure Gravity Falls book. This is something I was really looking forward to do, and I hope you're all going to have a lot of fun doing this. So yeah, how this is going to work is we're going to read the pages, and when it gives you two different options, you're going to then have to click on the next video and choose, and you'll get to make your own adventure. And then you'll get to play this as many times as you want and see all the different endings and all the different ways that things can go. So okay. Please forgive me if I stutter, hesitate, or mispronounce anything, and for any noises in the background. Let's begin. Hello there, dear reader. What you hold in your hands is not an ordinary book. This book is an adventure, one in which every decision is made by you, or by your pushy friend, if he or she happens to be reading over your shoulder. I hate when people do that. I'm talking to you, Steve. Our characters have a perilous journey ahead, and it's up to you to make the right calls to send them to a happy ending or to a horrifying fate. If you do end up casting Dipper, Mabel, and Blendin into a wormhole, don't feel too bad. You can always use a form of time travel known as flipping back through pages to try again. With enough good sense and luck, you may find the coveted Time Pirate's treasure. For your sake, I hope you do, because the friend reading over your shoulder will probably make fun of you if you fail. Steve is such a jerk sometimes. Thinks he's better than me just because his dad owns a yacht. Good luck making the right choice, if you dare. Sincerely, Omniscient Nameless Narrator. Introduction. It's another usually unusual day in Gravity Falls. The green grass rustles in a breeze, the sun shines down through the trees, and a pair of familiar twins strolls through the forest. As usual, they're in the middle of an argument. It doesn't matter, says Dipper Pines. Just pick one already. Yes, it does matter, says Mabel Pines, holding two sweaters in her hands. The sweater I wear has to match the day perfectly. It's sunny, so I feel like wearing my puppy with shades sweater. But I also got a really good feeling about this glittering yarn ball sweater. Little choices like this aren't important, says Dipper. That's why I wear the same outfit every day, so I can focus on the big choices. And everyone else can focus on trying to ignore how bad you smell, laughs Mabel. After pondering seriously, she finally puts on the yarn ball sweater, tossing the other aside. I think I'm going to go with yarn ball today, she says. I wore a dog sweater yesterday, and I don't want people to think I'm getting predictable. Dipper throws an arm out and stops Mabel in her tracks. Do you hear that? He says. Mabel looks around. Is it the sound of fashion lovers everywhere applauding my sweater decision? Dipper frowns. It sounds like digging. He leads Mabel up a mossy hill. They peer over it just as smack! Aw, time dang it, says a portly man in gray jumpsuit and goggles who just smacked himself in the face with his shovel. He stands in the middle of a clearing, surrounded by nearly 100 shallow holes. Blendin, Blandin, shouts Mabel, beaming. Who goes there? Blendin shrieks, wielding his shovel like a sword. I have various futuristic weapons, and I will attempt to figure out how to use them if you get closer, he shouts. Dipper and Mabel laugh and slide down the hill. Hey, buddy, how are you? Says Dipper. How's the new hair working out? Says Mabel. You two, says Blendin. I should have known. I'll have you know, my business is personal. Sure are a lot of holes here, says Dipper. Hundreds of holes, says Mabel. What's with the holes? Asked Dipper. Are you looking for gophers? Asked Mabel. Because that's adorable, and we want in. Blendon bolts his brow. What I'm doing is a secret, he says, scowling before accidentally hitting himself in the face with the shovel again. He grumbles and breaks his shovel over his knees. Fine, I'll tell you, but only because I need help. I'm looking for a buried treasure hidden by a madman. This treasure is so large and powerful that the kindest of souls have made ghosts of their enemies to get it. Is the treasure friendship? Asked Mabel. No, it isn't friendship, screams Blendon. I'm talking about the legendary Time Pirate's treasure. Ooh, says Mabel. It's the greatest treasure ever known, because it's every great treasure ever known. The Time Pirates are a group of rogue time anomaly enforcement agents who travel through history and steal the world's most famous treasures. The Holy Grail, the Philosopher's Stone, Abraham Lincoln's pet dodo, and they dress like pirates because it looks cool. That's debatable, says Dipper. Hey, they're the most feared and respected group of rapscallions to ever exist, says Blendon, and I've found a way to steal their most precious possessions. Stealing from bloodthirsty pirates seems kinda dangerous, Dipper says. I thought you hated danger and doing things. Look, sighs Blendon, I don't know if you know this, but my life isn't exactly great. Even though you got me my old job back, I live with my mom, my coworkers still make fun of me, and I'm so stressed my new hairline keeps falling out. Blendon pulls out a clump of hair and scatters it into the winds. If I could take even 1/4 of that treasure, I could finally get the respect I need, but I can't do it alone, if you haven't noticed. Blendon motions to the field of holes. So what do you say? Help me thieve from these thieves? I don't know, says Dipper. We were going to watch TV all day. Or read a book, says Mabel. I heard someone on TV say that they still make books. We could split the treasure 3 ways, says Blendon, smiling. That's more than $1 million each. But isn't time travel super dangerous, asked Dipper. What if I step on a twig and create a future where everyone turns into lizard people? The lizard people scenario happens only 40% of the time, says Blendon, and they're usually pretty nice. Plus, I brought some laser blasters to keep us safe. Look! Blendon whips out one of the strange time travel weapons and fires it into the forest. They hear what sounds like Toby Determined screaming in the distance. See? Blendon says. Works like a charm. Dipper and Mabel look at each other, nod and huddle up. Mabel, a lot of treasure could be cool, Dipper whispers. Yeah, I could use it to buy moon shoes or gild wattles in solid gold, says Mabel. And I could build my own laboratory to study the weirdness of Gravity Falls and possibly get a few hundred pairs of the exact same outfit to wear. Dipper glances up at Blendon, who's watching them from a distance, then back at Mabel. So what are we going to do, Mabel? Should we help Blendon out? Okay, reader, what should Dipper and Mabel do? Decline Blendon's offer or go after the treasure?